Welcome to the April edition of the Silverset Gazette. My name is Richard Connors from the Norfolk Council on Aging, and with me is the Executive Director of the Norfolk Council on Aging, and this is Norma Shruhan.
Hello.
And she puts together a monthly edition of the Silverset Gazette, which we'll be using today, and it's April already.
Can you imagine that?
Happy spring. This is unbelievable. It's still snow all over the place and it's spring, but we shall persevere. We're all New Englanders.
Yes,
we
are.
Mm-hmm. You know, today we have, as you know, because you were the one that put it together, we have a very special guest. And this is a police officer from the Norfolk Police Department, Officer Palladini. And she's going to talk to us about
a program that she's going
to run right here in the beautiful Norfolk Senior Center.
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Have a seat.
Nice to see you.
How long have you been on the Norfolk Police Force?
I've been here since the fall.
I see.
Yes.
And before that, you
Prior to that, I was in Franklin, and I also.
Quite a difference between Franklin and
It
Norfolk.
is.
Yeah.
It is.
Franklin's a little city.
It is. I'm enjoying my time here, though. I like the small town feel. A lot of similarities, though. You'd be surprised coming from a bigger town to a smaller town.
Really?
Yeah. Same types of things we deal with here.
You know, the police department has been, and fire department, very supportive of the seniors. Programs like you're going to tell us about,
Absolutely.
Other programs that they've helped us with. It's just been great support from both chiefs. So I hate to say this, but I went to school with the chief's mother.
Good for you. No judgment.
She's not. She's just very polite. So shall we talk about what is it called? Self-defense program for seniors.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And this is a time of need because you really, when you pick up a newspaper or on TV, they're being scammed, they're being robbed. I hate to say it.
No, absolutely.
And abused, and that's perfect timing for your program.
It is.
Now, did you start this program at the senior center? I mean, at the police department?
I started it here.
This was your
correct.
idea. Oh, good.
We heard that there was some interest. Lieutenant Carroll had mentioned there was some interest from the senior center, and I said I'd be happy to put something together. I teach a self-defense class for women also, so this is kind of a spin-off of that program and kind of tailored towards seniors, the needs, the different things that seniors deal with, as opposed to other generations. So, kind of a custom-made program for our seniors here in Norfolk.
When you say self-defense, you have the idea of karate chops and all that.
Right. So
but
I think
this covers more than that.
It does. With self-defense, you hear the word self-defense. It's a little bit of a misnomer. You start thinking of martial arts, karate, kung fu. This class is, I want to say, largely educational. Because self-defense is mostly about situational awareness. It's, what's going on around me? How can I be more aware so I don't put myself in a risky situation? So it's a lot of education. We will get into some very light self-defense maneuvers using, your personal weapons, things like hands, feet, keys. Are there things that you can do to defend yourself if, God forbid, you are ever in a situation? Which we're hoping no one here ever will be. But it's being prepared, and a lot of the preparation and some of the talks that I'm going to give are all concerning, ways that you can be prepared and not put yourself in those risky situations.
So the seniors can expect when they come here, that you would be showing them different methods of defense, but mainly just conversation, telling them what to look out for.
Right,
as
exactly.
opposed to going out and karate chops.
Right, exactly. It's going to be realistic options for defense. So there's going to be some things that I'm going to show that, might work for someone. They might not work for all. We could have somebody, who's 60 in the class that's, a little bit more, limber than somebody who's 90. And that defense option might not work for them. So there's going to be a good range of options. But also, the education is going to be the biggest thing. What's out there, what to look for, why are seniors being targeted, and what types of crimes are seniors being targeted for.
So this is for men and women.
Correct.
And it's going to
Every Wednesday, the month of April, from 10 to 11. It's a 4-week course.
Oh, good. Well, this is certainly something that is necessary, unfortunately. It's too bad that it is
Right.
necessary.
No, I completely agree with that. And, the town of Norfolk, we like to think this is a safe town that we're in. It is, certainly. But we don't live in a bubble, and things can happen, things can happen anywhere. So it's about being prepared. And, I'm open to having, kind of a Q&A about, safety in Norfolk and things that have gone on if people have questions,
I'm
specific
sure.
as
The
well.
seniors are quite inquisitive. You get them asking questions. There's
Sure.
a lot of them. And things that you might not even thought of coming
Right.
from the senior perspective of what's going on.
Yeah, so I think it'll be a learning process for us as well, and hopefully we can work together, and this will be a great program. We're thrilled to offer it. So
Good. Boy, that's
We're
great.
excited about it, too.
Yeah,
People
sounds
are.
great. And you will be teaching it alone?
I will.
You will. Good.
We're going to hold it in the lower level. It's very private down there.
Yes.
And so
Good.
it'll be neat.
All right.
Wonderful.
Anything that we haven't covered?
I don't
There's
think so.
Is this list...
I put that in the newsletter.
Yes.
So it's in the April newsletter. It was
Great.
mailed. We mailed out to everybody.
So it tells all of the things that you're going to talk about.
Correct.
It really covers just about everything.
Right. That's why I decided a 4-part, series would be good. That way
true.
we can cover everything, and if it's offered, if people enjoy it and it's offered again, we can always tailor it. If people like things and don't like, aspects of it, I'm certainly open to suggestions. So.
And maybe we could run it later, early evenings, too, for somebody, that
Yes.
is still working.
Good. Excellent.
Definitely.
Maybe we even talk NCTV, perhaps, to tape some of this.
I'm open to that.
We're looking for someone that NCTV will train that could, because we can't rely on Katie all the time. She has other obligations, that would come and they'll let us use the equipment. So if you know of anybody that would be willing to come and tape your presentations, it's not a bad thing to have on file either
Sure.
for future reference, and I'm sure NCTV would run them. So we'll see how we can work on that.
Great.
Very good.
Have we covered it?
I think so. Thank you so
I'm sure we
much.
Yeah,
forgot
thank you for
something
having
because
me.
we're seniors, but we'll we'll have our senior moment. Well, it's pretty nice to be here, surrounded by 3 beautiful ladies. This is the best job I've ever had.
Well, we'll take that compliment.
Well, we thank you very, very
Thank
much.
you very much.
Have
It's
we
a pleasure
covered
to be
everything?
here. I think we're good.
I think we have.
Very good.
Excited
Thank
to
you.
kick it off. We'll see you next month.
Great
Very
to
good.
see you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
nice to
you.
see you.
Well, that was an interesting. This lady has got more vim and vigor.
I
huh?
know.
She's really.
It's her
youth.
age.
Isn't that something?
It's
huh?
her age.
Boy,
Yeah.
I know a lot of young people. And they don't have the spirit this young lady does to put together that itinerary and all the things that she's going to do.
I know.
She's really
I know.
enthusiastic.
I'm
So
looking
listen,
forward to it.
you folks got to get over or make a phone call, sign up, right?
Just so we know just about how many people are coming, so if she
Sure.
gives out any material, we'll have enough,
And there's always coffee and maybe some other stuff available. So if you come on over, you get to enjoy all of the sweets.
Right.
Okay, shall we talk about April 2013?
Yeah,
at
I
the
can't
Senior
believe it's
Center?
April already.
I know it. The months are going by.
I know.
But
But there'll be flowers out this month.
yeah, I
Everything
know,
will
yeah.
be pretty.
As soon as the flowers
forsythia.
start blossoming,
Oh, yeah.
get out of this crazy path we're in here. Norfolk, speaking of that, Norfolk Grange is having their Earth Day in April, and that's the 6th. And they go around, they
Well,
get people to go.
In the
Tell
morning,
me
people
about it.
go.
Obviously, I'm not as smart about it as you are.
People in the morning, or they can do it during the week and save,
I see.
Go around and clean the roads and the streets in Norfolk.
Good.
And just pick up,
They need
the
it.
trash. Oh, yeah, have you seen 115?
Oh, God. Really?
Wow, yeah. And then at noontime, they'll bring it down to the Grange Hall this year. It used to be at the Old Town Hall parking lot, but now that the Grange is open,
Oh, yeah.
it'll be right in their own parking lot, and there'll be a dumpster there, and there'll be people there to take the trash, and they'll be sorting it there to put the bottles in one, and,
Sure.
and so forth.
Recycle.
And then I'll give you a chance to go in and see the building, and they'll have goodies inside for you. But yeah.
Hey, wash
So,
your hands first, though, because picking up
yeah,
all
the
that stuff.
building is beautiful. You should see
Is it really? I
it's
haven't
so
been in there.
clean. It's just, that's the
Does it
first
look
thing when
like
you go
it
in
did
and you'll say
before?
clean. Yes, it did. They don't have the shutters on the windows. I guess they'll do that eventually, maybe down the road when they get some more money. But it's just, you can see the beauty of the building in the walls, and the chandelier is still there, the original, and they did a great job. And
Good.
it's just the only thing. It looks so clean. It looks so bright.
It needed it.
It needed it.
It was time.
Yes.
It was time.
Yeah.
And they did a lot of work designing it and getting.
And
They don't have a kitchen though.
That's coming.
That's coming later.
They got
Okay.
the equipment was donated. We just have to get it
Oh.
installed now. They have a brand new ladies' room and a brand new men's room. The ladies' room before was kind of on a slant. You know, things would roll down. It was an old building.
Yeah,
you
it
know,
really
things
was.
were settling. And there's a new septic in there now and all kinds of new drains.
It's so old that I graduated 8th grade from
They
there.
still haven't changed the look of the inside. The woodwork is the outside.
Oh, that's
it
good,
still has
because
that beautiful,
It's a historic building.
beautiful look about it. Yeah, because I love old buildings anyway. I like old things.
Yeah, like Red Barns.
It is. Now I brought that picture in last month. Katie agreed.
Oh, don't.
It was brown, but there was a lot of red on it.
Yep. The picture had a lot of red on it, at least.
It did. The windows,
sure
the
the barn
door,
did.
and there was a lot of red tint. There was.
Someone said you were there just before taking that picture, putting red on this thing just to cover yourself, but I don't think
Katie
that's true.
agrees with me, so that's
Yeah,
two
that's
against
true.
one, so
It
we
is,
win.
yeah, I lose
we
again.
win.
Fuel assistance. So call the senior
We're
center about,
still taking applications.
because with this cold weather, I'm sure that people that didn't need, maybe didn't need it before, need
it'll
it
be
now.
right through till May. So, that's-
Chris Shaw, our outreach worker, will be more than happy to help you. Whist party is the 26th on a Friday at 12:30. And a chance to win all kinds of good things, meet some people,
a lot of fun too.
A lot of food.
A lot of fun.
very good food.
Homemade goodies, all
Oh,
kinds.
yeah.
Thelma and
Specials.
Elaine Wicklin. We have all these people baking. Mary Malunchek.
All super chefs. Speaking of chefs, breakfast is at 8:30 in the morning on every Tuesday.
That's right.
So there's no skipping this month because of nutrition something or other. This is
Holidays.
straight.
Yeah.
Yep,
straight.
no holidays.
There's 4 right
Here it
this
is.
month.
And on the front, you can have French toast souffle. Oh, pardon me, are we getting fancy? And then Beth and I with our eggs and bacon, and Liz and Jim with the Hawaiian breakfast, which
That's
is
going
a
to be
surprise.
fun. That's going to be fun.
You got no clue?
Oh, they're talking about pineapple, and they're talking special. They've done a lot of research,
Research. So
and they've what
it will be an
what they eat.
experience, folks.
It'll be fun.
I think
We're
it
going to
will.
decorate Hawaiian. I
you
even
gonna
have
wear your
grass
grass
skirt.
skirt?
I have 3 grass skirts, and Liz was saying, I
Jim
said she
Davy
could
in
wear
a,
one.
grass skirt is probably not what's going to happen, right?
I told Liz she could wear one, but she's afraid it would catch fire in the kitchen, and we'd have problems. So I don't
that
think
could be
she's
exciting. Yeah,
it
that could be exciting.
Yeah,
And then we have a surprise with Monica and Dwayne.
yeah. You know what
That's
the
just-
surprise? They haven't decided yet what they're going to do.
It's such a surprise to them as it is to us. I say,
Yeah, so anytime I don't know anything, I just put a surprise.
surprise. Good girl. But here comes something that you don't normally
yes,
see.
I
Tell us
know.
about this.
It's a piano concert. Saturday. It's on a Saturday, April 20th, and it starts at 3 o'clock. And we're happy to have Alan Glasner. He's Jenny met him in the post office day, and she said, "Oh, you're Robin's husband," and he said, "No, Robin's my wife."
Yeah,
you
I
know?
get
But
that
it's
a lot.
kind of like I connect him with
Yes.
Robin from the library.
course.
But I understand that when he plays his piano in the summertime, that all the neighbors come out and sit on the front lawn and listen to him. He's that good.
Wow.
And so, we're having it on a Saturday afternoon, and hopefully, everybody will come and enjoy. And we will have goodies afterwards.
Wow.
We'll
always
have the
have
concert
goodies.
and then have goodies afterwards.
Super.
It'll be a nice time.
Oh, so there it is. Hopefully we'll have nice weather.
Oh, I'm sure by the 20th.
Where are you going to get the piano?
He's bringing his own, it's more of a keyboard.
Oh, I was going to say.
But it's a real good one.
Oh, okay.
Because our piano needs tuning.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. The girl the last time that was playing said, it's not a bad piano, but and of course we move it a lot, here. And you shouldn't move a piano. I think every time you move it, I think you're supposed to tune it.
Well, that'll be really something, an extra added attraction to the senior center. And the Norfolk DA, financial exploitation. What is that all about?
It's about scams and how seniors get, talked into doing things. And,
Yes.
Seniors, they believe everyone, and they're very trusting.
Yeah, they're trusting. That's unfortunate.
You shouldn't.
You see on TV where someone calls them up, you won all kinds of money, but you got to send
$100 or something. It doesn't seem like much, but...
And then they tell you thousands, and people are embarrassed to say that they did it.
I know.
So that it's a quiet thing. You don't know anything about it, but the money is gone.
I know.
Thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah, and we keep telling people if it sounds too good to be true, it is.
Let's face
but
it, you didn't win the Nigerian...
No, you haven't won a car. You haven't won a trip,
Yeah. And some of them, I guess, the callers get nasty. And say, hey, I'm coming to your house if you don't continue.
And people
to pay.
get scared.
Of course they do.
Yeah, I don't.
That's why we have this young lady.
I know. I don't trust anyone anymore. I just, kind of.
Yeah.
My husband said I don't even trust him. I mean, it's kind of like, do you really believe that? You stop and think about it.
It's true. No, it's terrible to live that way.
I know.
You don't want to live in fear. You know what I mean? Like our officer is talking about. You just want to be prepared, and you want to have some knowledge of what's going on in the world so that you're protected. Okay, I'm trying to think of a reason to have her come to my house. I suppose Nancy would be upset, but
yeah,
anyhow,
she would be.
Maybe she'll cover one of the accidents in front of
I
my
I know. You
So
have
I get
your
to see a
tree
lot of
gets hit at least once, twice a
Oh,
year.
yeah, I've had 2 this year.
Yeah,
so.
2 so far.
Bingo, here we go. There's a little slight hitch in this bingo.
And I'm probably going to be killed for it.
It'll probably, we won't see you
Probably
again.
you won't
on
never
the,
see me
May
again.
edition, will we?
Yeah, the only 2 days that the baseball will be on this season so we can show it during
Red
the day
Sox, yes.
are 2 Mondays. The first Monday is in Yankee Stadium, so I'm not doing that one. But the opening day is right
opening
here
day, yep.
on a Monday, and we're going to ask the bingo people. Well, I think we better tell them, not ask them. They can play bingo on Tuesday instead.
Instead of
and
Monday.
then I'll announce it and run out of the room. Or maybe they'll
there a
read
lock
this
on your
first.
office door?
Maybe they'll read this first and go, "What is she up to now?"
Yeah. Well, because of the Red Sox opening day, I mean, it is. And you're not going to have that many opportunities.
There isn't another game.
Is that right?
Not one during the whole season. That it'll be during the week, or, during the afternoon. There's a lot at night.
Games, yeah.
Weekends, they play them during the day. But last year we had at least once or two a month. Unless this is a rain out, then we might have one, But
well, we'll see how you make out.
see if I'm here
See if
next
there are any
month.
scars. Bridge, Tuesdays at 10 and Thursdays at 1.
That's really growing.
It is, huh?
It is
good.
because of John Byrne, who comes here and teaches. He's encouraging his students to come up and play with them now. And they are, and sometimes he brings them up and plays along too.
Good.
So it's really growing.
Wow, I like that. That's great. Catch up with, we'll have trophies maybe someday in Bridge as opposed to all the trophies we're getting in.
Yeah, we don't go there.
Okay, computer tutorial. Kevin Gleason has become a TV star. You realize that?
He is going to give us one of these discs so that we'll have it right here.
Oh, great idea.
So, people can come up and won't have to wait to see it on, the cable. They can come up and do it.
Isn't that great? He'd be... we'll see him on NBC before we get there, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, well, because he knows the computers. The Clever Crafters, we had them on last week, and they were good reports.
Yep.
And they're a fun group, I'll tell you that. They're still at it. And they meet Tuesday at 1, and you can just bring your own stuff and do your own thing, or you can work with
do
them
whatever they're doing, or there's a lot of laughs. Sometimes it really gets...
They do have a good sense of
I'm
humor.
sitting in my office and I hear them laugh and I have to come out and see what they're up to,
Okay, cribbage. How are we doing? There's no tournaments on anyhow.
No,
is there?
they're starting though the 1st of April. They're starting in April.
Oh, really?
It's
The Norfolk tournament's over,
it's
right?
over, and I don't remember where it is. It's
Oh, the one coming up?
the one coming
That's
up.
okay.
Might be Medfield, but don't hold me to that. I know
I
my
won't.
husband's playing in that one.
Oh, yes. Maybe we'll
Yes.
get a trophy. We didn't do too well in Norfolk once somebody took our trophy home.
Well, someone has been taking it home for a good many years.
Hey, they're trying.
But I did take a picture of it.
Oh, did you?
And there is a picture on the bulletin board out there if you would like to see what it looks like.
I would, by golly.
Okay, it's out on the bulletin board. And
Could we have one made? Do we just bring it out?
well,
Even
we
though
can blow this one up and
Oh.
this picture up,
put it on.
put it somewhere.
Show them what it
But,
looks,
yeah.
looks like. Supposed to look. Cybex exercise machines. They are fantastic. All you need to do is get ready to check you out so you don't hurt yourself. And they are used a lot.
All the time.
You don't need to make reservations yet, but just come on over, and there's 2 of them, and off you go. You can pedal away. Game day Wednesday afternoon at 1. I keep putting this in here, but every day's game day.
Right.
There's folks out there playing games right now. Haircuts. Thursday, April the 18th at 9. You have to call for an appointment, and it's only $10. I had my haircut today, and it was far more than $10.
You should come here to the
prices or
senior
something.
center. Oh, come to the senior center. We can save you some money.
Well, that's true. It's my bride that insists I go to this place that I go to, which is great. Magic Shears in Rentham. I get a discount on my haircut, I think, if I say that.
Magic Shears and
Rentham, right
Where
on
are
Wampum
they?
Corner.
Wampum. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Great folks.
I heard the barbecue. Have you ever eaten from the barbecue place?
Yeah, no, I have not. What do you
Someone
think?
said it's excellent.
Really?
Yeah, I think maybe the next time, instead of going to Blue Ribbon like we always go to, and that's in Newton, and they deliver it, because he does deliver that, we might try there.
Oh, good, yeah.
Try
I haven't
local.
heard it. I haven't,
Heard good
yeah.
news. That's good things about it. That's all
Wow.
I've heard.
And it's convenient.
Uh-huh.
Super. So there you go, folks. A little Epicurean
And I'm not getting a
information.
discount either because
You're
I
not?
mentioned him on the
We got to start working this out.
Get him to take an ad. That's what we have to do.
I see. Well, I thought it was something more personal. An extra pack of ribs dropped off
Or
at the
something,
house. You know
at
what I
least,
mean.
yeah.
Oh, well, no graft in this. The Knitting Club, lovingly called the Nitwits. Friday at 10 o'clock. What are they doing now?
They're continuing with the chemo caps, and
Good.
now they're doing summer ones made out of cotton material, cotton yarn.
Oh, really?
You know, it's cooler for the summer, and
Oh, isn't that something?
yeah.
Huh?
So,
They're thinking of everything.
yep.
And the chemo hats are still going on.
Well, that's what they're doing with
Oh, that's
this summer.
Oh, I see.
This summer.
Join us any Friday morning, and I tell you, there's another fun group.
Fun group.
Plus, you'll catch up on what's going on
On town, in town, yeah.
Yeah, it's better than any of the newspapers.
We know who's who.
It's even a little ahead of Norfolk Net because it's usually fresh stuff.
Happened that morning
Oh no,
on the way to the Nitwits.
to the Nitwits. So you can't get more current than that. Okay, the library Read at Home program is going. Boy, that's a good program.
It is, yeah.
And
Every other week, Ray will deliver the books and
Yeah.
pick up the old ones and deliver.
fantastic. Manicure, Thursday, April the 11th and the 25th. And basic manicure is 8, and you can get trees painted on your nails. Barbara Phillips. You ever see Barbara Phillips? Every month that we have the
It goes
senior
according to the
meeting,
month.
she
It goes
has a
according to the
different,
month.
design on her
Yeah,
fingernails.
it was St. Patrick's Day, wasn't it, this
Yes, it
time?
was, yeah.
Green with little...
Yeah, she likes that. She's a good kid. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Excellent.
We have an excellent board, by the way, folks. We're
And
looking
we
for
still,
one more
we're
person.
looking for one more person. Yes, we are.
The massage is on. The therapist is here on the 16th.
And actually, she's going to be here April 2nd. She's going to be here twice in April because we had to cancel a snowstorm in March.
Oh, yes.
So those people that had signed up, and I think there might be a couple more openings, should be here April 2nd also.
Good.
So if you're watching this and it hasn't passed April 2nd yet,
Yeah. Okay, that's great. She's a super lady, very cooperative. Scrabble Thursdays from 10 to 12 or any other time that anybody wants to play Scrabble. Strength video, how are those going? I see people out
all
exercising.
the time.
Yeah, getting
Yeah.
bigger and bigger. Not the people. I mean the group.
The group. And there's men.
Yes, there is. I want to take a dip over at the Rentham Developmental Center.
And the times and everything are
Just
right
gotta
here
make
in the
a call,
newsletter.
yeah. It's posted right here. We're going to make a call. That's important. Tai Chi Yang Style, Tuesdays at 1. Paula Sullivan. How's her hand? Did you know
It's
that
coming. I know she had a skiing accident.
Yeah.
She got
Wow.
off the.
It was pretty
the
severe,
lift
although
and
she
somebody-
did say something was a little less of a problem than she thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
She's a super lady.
isn't she?
Quite attractive. I never noticed. Someone pointed it out to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it was Bob Boucher. It's one of those guys. Texas Hold'em Poker Monday, 1 to 4. We have a lot of laughs there, too. I'll tell you that. A lot of amateurs. Watercolor class, Thursdays at 10. That's full.
Yes, and they're getting ready to have their art show. It's going to be the first Friday in May. So
Here.
Here.
At the lovely center.
At the senior center. Yeah.
And then yoga, 10 on Monday and 10:15 on Thursday. Why is the 15th?
Because she has another class and it takes her 15 minutes to get
I
here.
see. Okay. And that's cheap enough, $2 per class. All right. Now, page 3, if you're following along with us, which I'm sure you are. Health screening, Dr. Cooper. He'll be here on April the 3rd at 1 o'clock. He's very popular.
Oh, he's always full.
Yeah.
But, he manages to squeak in. He never doesn't turn anyone away.
Good.
But we sort of like to have an appointment, so it's good to call and get a set time.
Good.
Sometimes he runs a little more, and sometimes a little less
sure,
for people.
well,
But
These kind of things are adjustable. Wednesday, the April the 16th, just like today, the Visiting Nurse Association will hold forth right in our medical room.
take your
Health
blood
room.
pressure,
You
answer
and I both
questions.
took availed ourselves of the services.
And
We
we're going to
didn't
live
get-
another month,
We
maybe.
didn't get Katie in there.
I know. Well, she's young. She probably, their blood pressure's
Yeah,
probably.
she'd make us look
But
bad.
still, sometimes it's good to check even the young
When's the
people.
last time you had your blood pressure checked?
This morning. Okay, she's
That
she's
kind of
good.
kills that. We were just going to
We were gonna give her
We
heck.
were going to give her a sermon and everything.
Yeah.
We're
Do you
gonna-
believe that she just had it done this morning? She just made that up, I
You think so?
I think
Yeah.
so.
I really did. I had a bathroom cleaning this morning.
Oh, she really did. She
You
told
don't
us.
believe anybody. You just got through saying. Well, okay, the three of us are all healthy.
Yeah,
so
we're
that's
healthy.
it.
Another month.
So don't worry about us for another month. But they're just great people, and it's not just blood pressure. It's anything that you want to
Anything.
talk medical, or, of course, the terrible thing, abuse, or anything. If you know of it, these are the folks. They will work with you, man. They are just great. And shopping every Tuesday at 9:30 at Shaw's Market in Franklin, and the Tuesday, the 9th, they go to Market Basket. And
We had heard a rumor.
we heard a rumor. Tell us about the rumor.
The rumor is Market Basket might be coming to, you said Plainville, but
Plainville.
it's right on the line.
Right on the line.
Because Madison Street
Yes.
comes out onto Route 1. I
Yep.
heard it was going to be across the street in that area.
There's a rumor started
That's
by
a
your
rumor.
husband.
And they'll put lights by Madison Street, so because you'll never get across. I mean, if you ever try getting across that road,
Brutal.
it's impossible. So that they have
Dangerous,
to be
shall we
lights.
say.
I heard that they were going to put it on this side of Madison Street, but they didn't have an outlet to Route 1, and they would have had to come in and out on Madison Street, and that isn't big enough. It's just like a rural road.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I heard. But I've heard Franklin over by BJ's. I've heard Medfield. So I've heard a lot of
I think your
different.
husband starts these rumors because he
You
wants
think
it closer.
he
He won't have
wants
to
it
go to
closer.
Bellingham.
Wouldn't it be nice to have it in Rentham?
It would, I guess.
Oh,
I've never
let me
been
tell
to the
you.
Market Basket.
Oh, let me tell you. Once you go, you wouldn't go to another store. You'd just go that extra.
Is it because of the price?
The prices are good, and everything is so fresh because there's such a big turnover
Yeah,
all the
that's true.
time that the veggies and everything, and you never smell anything at the. You know how you go into a store and you can smell the fish department, and
It's
you
true.
know you
You
won't
know
buy
where it
fish
is,
there.
yeah.
Never because the turnover. People keep buying. They open like at 7 in the morning, and sometimes I'll go after 7:30 church.
Wow.
That's a good time to go.
It's
There
not
aren't too many.
crowded. No, you know, I found Big Y for fruit, all fresh fruit, 99 cents a pound. It's $1.99, $1.49 at different other, like Stop and Shop and Shaw's.
Be cheaper at Market Basket, I bet you.
Could be, huh? I like Driscoll's strawberries. Do you like strawberries? Are you a strawberry fan? I only
like all fruit.
Driscoll's. They're really super. Big Y has them, 2 for 1 type thing. That's my story, and
Okay,
I'm sticking to
stick
it.
it to it.
Hey,
Who
listen,
said that?
let's
Who
have
said
a
that?
council on aging
Who
meeting.
said that?
Who said what?
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, some famous person.
So, yeah.
Me, I think.
No, it wasn't you.
Wasn't me, no.
No,
Charlie Groff?
I don't
No,
know.
probably wasn't.
But maybe we could, if anyone could tell us, we'll give
Yeah.
them something. We'll give them a free pass
Just
to the
don't tell
senior
us where
center.
to go. We'll get you a
We'll
free
give them a
pass.
free pass to the senior center if you
Free
call
pass
us and
to
tell
the
us
seniors. Now there you go.
a free breakfast.
Free
now
breakfast.
there we can
There you
handle
go.
that.
And now that's worthwhile,
That's
especially on the
worthwhile.
Tuesday that Beth and I cook the eggs, and you, the three of us, cook the eggs and all the rest of the good stuff. That's only $1 for breakfast. Can you imagine?
I
that?
know the friends do all of that for us. Yeah.
You get even if it's a surprise, it's worth $1.
Oh yes.
Let's talk about Council on Aging meeting. We had a good one last Monday, and we're going to have another one on April the 22nd at 9:30, right here in the library of the Senior Center. You're welcome to come. You can listen. You can give you 2 cents worth. We'd be more than happy to
We
hear
like
if you
to
have
hear.
ideas.
We
Yeah.
just love to hear that.
And as we said, we have an opening. It's very high paying. So come on along, and it's right here. You can have some coffee when we're done, and all that good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, Jerry's Place. It's going to be. What are you going to have? Chicken piccata or sole Newburg?
I don't know.
Ooh, boy, there's a tough one.
I don't know.
You can't have a half and half, I suppose.
No, I don't know about the sole Newburg. Is that like a creamy sauce on the fish?
Yes. You're still
But
waiting. You're
but the
still waiting
chicken-
for the liver.
Yeah, it's not this year.
They're not going to have it this year.
No, I have the menu for the whole year. Chicken piccata,
The
though.
doctor's happy.
Yeah, chicken piccata though has that little
Yes, those
salty
little beans
capers.
and- capers, very good.
Salty. They're salt. I don't know. It'll be a toss up. I'll just wait to the last
Did you have
minute
to call it in?
when I call it.
That's
in.
on April the 22nd at 10:45. The bus leaves and heads right on over.
Yep.
Or you can come by car.
A lot of people go. Husband and wives will go by
Yep.
car and meet us there, which is fine too. Because then
Not a
afterwards you can go shopping and you could do
Kids
whatever.
are fabulous. They do a great job.
They
with the
are.
supervisor.
They're good too, aren't
The
they?
head
The
chef's
kids.
a great guy.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's at Tri-County, by the way, in case you are taking your own car. We do want you to pay in advance because we have to pay them in advance.
And it's a Monday, and we're the only ones that go there.
Oh, yes, it's a private dining room.
It's on Monday they're closed,
Yep.
so we're the only ones.
The
and
only drawback to that is they don't have the
bakery isn't open. I know.
With all those low-calorie, creamy
If you go
everything.
any other time of the week, they've got breads and cookies and all kinds of fancy desserts.
I think
and-
they're saving us from ourselves.
yes.
The Shine Counselor is now available in Norfolk on the second Tuesday of every month.
You can come for breakfast, and you could visit her at the St.
pop
Matter of fact,
over.
she comes for breakfast every that Tuesday.
Wow. Did I see her at our breakfast?
I
Oh,
don't. She
wasn't
was
here.
here. You weren't here last
That's
time,
right.
but she came the time before too.
Huh.
And then
I'll have
she'll
to
go
meet
in
her.
and meet
I've
her
never met
client.
her.
Yeah, very nice lady. Judy Murphy. I do
Sounds
believe
good to
her
me.
name is.
Still collecting coupons. All you have
Uh-huh.
to do now is separate the food from the other.
That's all you have to do from
That's
the
just it.
non-food.
It isn't all the rest of it that you used to do. And collecting tea bags. Any old tea bag?
Just not the bag itself. Just the on the string that's got a label
the
on
tab.
the end. Yeah.
Does it have
Some
to be
tea
Lipton?
bags, no. Some tea they don't have a tab on the end because some of my daughters drink the herbal,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
don't
No,
have
no,
a
they
tab
don't, yeah.
on the end.
It
So
would be sacrilegious to have a tab. It's terrible. Clever
they
looking.
had a good one the other night. They had I think it was apple and cinnamon.
Yes,
That
they
the
have that on the
room
ship,
just
yeah.
smelled so good.
Yeah, it is. It does.
What are you drinking?
Nancy likes that. Okay, if you want to discuss some books, there's a book club. And that's at April 16th at 1:30 in the schoolhouse of the Norfolk
Norfolk
Library.
Library. That's a cute little room.
Yes, it is. It was cute there for, I don't know how many years they spent in there. It wasn't a prison. It was just an adjunct to the school. Friends of the Norfolk Council on Aging meeting, Tuesday the 16th at 9:30. Bill Crane and his crew decide how to spend money for the benefit of the seniors.
And it's a fun meeting. They're crazy.
They're nuts, huh?
Oh, they're crazy.
They are a little on the wild side.
But we have fun, and they listen to anything, and they're very good about helping the seniors here.
They sure
with
are.
our
With
programs,
the
with our programs
that,
or anything.
Corned beef dinner.
Wasn't that good?
That was went over big.
I've had nothing but good
that.
raves. The only thing I heard, and it wasn't really negative, I don't think, was the dessert was after they ate their big meal, they didn't have any room for their dessert.
Oh.
That's not really.
It doesn't sound like a complaint to me.
No, but that's the only thing. It just was too much.
Well, what they could do is get down and do yoga and exercises, come back up and eat.
Well, they didn't have to have seconds either because we put everything out and you could just help yourself to seconds.
Oh, I see.
But it was really good, and a lot of people had seconds.
Well, if we have those kind of complaints, I guess
we can handle that.
We're in good stead. Speaking of the Friends, they coordinated with the council. We're going to have an antique evaluation show with Bob Grabowski, who will tell you what your prize antique is worth. You might not like the answer, but so it's going to be on May the 31st, 4 in the afternoon till 8 o'clock at night, or until we're done.
I have something that I'm going to bring that I had praised before about a few years back. Well, maybe
by him?
15 or 20 years back now.
Oh.
And I'm just going to see if he tells me the same thing. I'm checking him out.
Yeah, wow. Of course, it's always in the eyes of the beholder, I suppose. But
yeah, it's something I wouldn't part with. So
good. Yeah. No,
doesn't
that's great. So bring, you get two items for $5. You get we're whipping up some food and snacks.
Yes,
and stuff,
we are. Mm-hmm.
And some drinks. So you can't go wrong. You're going to get more for your $5 than you would if you went anywhere else.
You will. Mm-hmm.
So there'll be more on that next month, and there'll be some flyers around, and we'd appreciate you coming. He's a good man. He knows his stuff. The Friends Luncheon, speaking of food, Friday the 5th of April at noon. Chowder and clam cakes with cornbread and dessert for $5. Then if that isn't enough food, on the 18th at noon you get turkey soup and sandwich.
We changed the turkey soup, though.
It's not turkey soup.
Not turkey soup. I'm not telling you what kind of soup. It was something that Bill Crane said, oh, let's do that instead. And I thought, oh, okay, less work for us.
A mystery soup?
I'm not going to tell you because you're going to go, oh, I'm not coming to that. But it's excellent.
Have you tried it?
No.
No. What a salesperson this is. Yeah, okay, folks. So at noon, we know that the sandwich is going to be a mystery, so now the soup is too.
No.
But it's only $3, so it's edible.
Oh, yes, more than
edible. Oh,
it's just a fun kind of type
She's
thing.
just playing cutesies with us now.
Well, it works out better for me because we had turkey in February. Did we have turkey? And the bones and everything we froze, and we were going to have turkey soup sometime. So it makes less work for me. So we don't have to make the turkey soup, who's ever doing the turkey soup. So that's good.
Back to the chowder. Is that from outside or is
That's from outside.
Okay.
And we just, as soon as you get your newsletter and you think you would like to come, please call. We have to give them a week's notice. That's the only thing. We'll plan for a few more.
Is that first catch?
First catch, yeah. So it'll be good.
Okay.
The only thing that we're going to provide is the dessert. And I don't know what the Friends have decided yet on that.
So there's mystery and intrigue in all of this food.
Oh, yeah.
Things. Oh, yeah.
We ought to put subject to change. Because we have to write this so far in advance.
Well, that's true, yeah. Norma has to do this a month in advance to get it published. Yeah. So life changes within that 30-day period. Okay, boys, the summer are back. You don't want to talk about that?
Don't want to talk because I may not be here.
So.
This may be our last show together.
Okay, let's see. What is this? Peripheral neuropathy lecture? Wow, what is that?
That's about
What's neuropathy?
It's kind of like when you have diabetes, you know, the pain you get in your feet and that sort of thing. So Dr. Often will be here, and there's going to be a clinic on that. There'll be a lot of good information. There's quite a large chart out in out by the reception desk, and you know, explaining everything. And people come by and look at it and go, "Oh," and they write it in their calendar. So just come in, and they're interested in you know, the aches and pains in your. It just sort of like get an idea, so he has an idea of how much material to bring.
Oh, that's true.
Know.
Yeah. Well, and there's no charge.
There's no charge. It looks like a real good workshop.
We're trying to keep everybody
and that's
healthy
April 24th.
From the top of their head with a haircut down to their toes.
Tip of their toes.
Unbelievable. Triad. That's Tuesday, April 30th at 1 o'clock.
And I got a call yesterday asking me if we could change it till May. So instead of April, it'll be in May, and look for your newsletter.
So follow.
These were already mailed out. I couldn't go and cross it out, but something came up, and
don't worry about it.
So the same thing.
That's fine.
Happen.
Everybody understands it.
Yeah.
A month in advance, things can change.
Yeah.
So Joseph Canavan, who is the Triad rep,
From
will
the
be here
sheriff's.
in May.
He's from the
Okay,
sheriff's
good.
department.
All right, Joe, we covered for you. Okay, look at the this calendar here, and it has all of the good things that we talked about listed by time and day, and you can just put that right on the old fridge, and you'll have it handy. And we thank the folks that are doing the advertising on the back of this publication, and we need more. And on the final back is a list of all the folks on the Council on Aging board and the Council on Aging staff, which do a great job. They're here to help you. You call, they'll figure out what you need, and they will get it. And if they don't know right off the bat, they'll find out and get back to you. Yep, Norma runs a tight ship. Is that good to say that? It's true. Join us on these trips. Tell us. We now, unfortunately, Betty Sundquist, who has done the trips for years and years and done a great job,
is retired.
So now we have
Beverly Ross.
Beverly Ross is going to be our trip coordinator, supported by Barbara Phillips.
Barbara Phillips will be helping.
All right.
her.
And a trip to the China Pearl. Have you been to the China Pearl?
That's in Quincy. There's one in Boston, but there's one in Quincy.
Is that the one on the Five Corners?
I really don't know where it is. Is that where it is? And then after they have their lunch, they're going to walk to there's a little store, a grocery store close by, which is interesting in itself.
Okay. All right. Have you ever had dim sum?
No.
Dim sum, they come around with a cart.
A cart, and you pick.
You say, I want that one.
You don't like that?
I did. 6 of us went into Chinatown dim sum some years ago because one of the couples loved it. They loved it. The 4 of us didn't care. It had
It
has some things on there that
you didn't know what they were.
no, and some of them that you did know that you wouldn't want. But they loved it. I mean, it was great.
You'd probably liked it if you tried it.
We tried it. Oh, yeah, and that's you had to try it. I mean, that's the only thing.
Well, you can order off there. Do. You can order other things too.
I was just going to say, fortunately, if
dim
sum isn't your thing, you can order off the menu.
Yes. So
the Folk Festival.
Please sign up. Oh, dear.
Folk Festival is Saturday the 20th at 11 o'clock over in Mansfield.
We haven't had enough sign up to go as a group, but you can go on your own. And I understand it's held Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if you go online and just go to New England Folk Festivals in Mansfield, they'll give you everything that's going to happen there. I went online. Okay. It was unbelievable. And I guess it's held in the high school and the middle school in Mansfield. And there's some in the middle school and some in the high school, and you have to go between buildings. There's a lot of walking. And this 10 o'clock, the stuff held here, the stuff, you have to pick and choose what you want to see and, get to the place in time. But something going all the time. So they actually won't get the $20 per person. There is a senior discount, though.
Oh, good.
So that, and most people want to go on their own because they want to come and go
When
as they
wanna
want
go, yeah.
instead of going, drop you off here
Have
and
to wait
pick
for
you
the
up here.
group, yeah.
Well, what if there's something at 4 o'clock you wanted to see and the bus is
The bus
leaving
is
at
leaving,
yeah, at 2? So
Sounds
you
like a
know,
plan. Good thinking.
people, they want to go on their own. So, and they can go Friday. She better go Friday night or Friday when it starts. There aren't as many things happening, but Saturday is and Sunday are the big full days. I can't imagine as many things happening as are happening.
Okay.
So it sounds like a fun thing,
Good.
but it sounds like a lot of walking too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring your walking shoes. The spring fling is at Wright's Restaurant. How's that
April
coming?
11th. Betty is still doing that one because she signed the Wright's Restaurant in the South Dakota trip. Those are her 2 trips.
Well, those are her final 2 trips.
So she would like to, see them through.
Sure.
So we're glad to have
I
her.
want to hear what the folks have to say when they come back from South Dakota.
There's a lot going.
Really?
It's
huh?
not your thing. I know that. I can tell just by looking at them. But
Hey, it's in May. I think summer in South Dakota is in July 3rd, I think. That's about it. One day of summer. Plus,
I think
there
that's
could
what
be
we're going to
Indians
have.
out there too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'd be
I
scared.
think that'll be our summer too.
Yeah, the way it's going, yeah. The balloon fiesta out in Albuquerque is October 4th through 9th. Anything cooking on that?
No, not really. It's kind
No
of
interest. Hey, you know something? If you were interested in going somewhere that you think other people would be interested in going to, just
Please let us
the
know.
senior center know, and let Norma and her crew know, and
Yeah.
they'll look into it,
Yep.
let you know whether it's going to be something that people want to do.
Beverly
Off
is
you
now
go.
looking into ballets.
Oh, she's going
And-
to go theatrical too. Yes, I think that's nice.
It is.
Some of the folks around here in tutus ought to be. Oh, you mean go see them?
See them.
I was going to say, the Norfolk Police is having a. Did you know this? It's having a self-defense
No, this is the first
program
time
for
I've heard
seniors
about it.
every Wednesday at 10. By golly! And before we leave, we were talking about New York in our last show, and lo and behold, it was on the news. There was a shooting in Herkimer.
The very place where...
The very place.
I just heard there was a shooting. I didn't get any of the
I
details
don't
or
know
anything.
the details either, but I heard.
But I think not in that little town. It's a rural... I mean,
You know what it was?
what?
Somebody tried to take the
Take the
guy's
diamonds?
crystal. Somebody found a big
Crystal and try to take it.
They fought over it.
Are you making this up
and
or
they
is
drew.
it... I know, but that
So,
was a shock.
Thank you for introducing us to
To
a
Herkimer.
dangerous place. Yeah, Herkimer. Sin City of the North and all
Never
that.
happened when I was there.
Well, I think we've covered it. What do
I
you
think so. We've had
We
fun
want to
doing
thank
it
our
too.
police lady, Miss Officer Palladini. What a nice kid.
Isn't she? Mm-hmm.
And again, we thank the police and fire for all the support they've given us.
Very much.
And I can't think of anything else other than let's not have any more snow.
No,
We've had
no,
enough snow.
no. Spring.
Good to see you, Norma.
Take care. Bye-bye.